What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic. Today we talking Summer League, and this is a request video. I was gonna do it anyway because this is my favorite player in the draft, but a lot of people have been saying, "Hey, do a video on Dennis Smith because the boy been killing in the Summer League." Ladies and gentlemen, he has been killing in the Summer League. If you are a fan of this channel, you already know. But if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know now. I'm an Orlando Magic fan, hardcore Orlando Magic fan, and diehard Magic fan. I really wanted us to draft Dennis Smith. Reason why? Because I seen potential star capabilities in him. Just point blank. I seen him to be a star, or at the very least, put the ball in the hands of Aaron Gordon enough that we would look at Aaron Gordon like being a star. So that's one of the main reasons I thought he would be a transitional player for the Orlando Magic team. I think that Fox is the best player in the draft, but I think that 2-3 years from now we're gonna look back in this draft and be like, damn, Dennis Smith went 9th to the Mavericks. 8 teams passed on him. He's the best player in the draft. He should win top 5. I mean, we know what it was with Lakers getting Lonzo because being from Geno Hills, playing at UCLA, the way LeVar's talking, they had to go with him because he was gonna bring that attention to the Lakers. So he had to go there. We know what it was with Philly. Philly needed a straight scorer. That's why they took Fultz. Even Boston doesn't need a point guard because they got Isaiah Thomas. So we know that. But everybody else, from the Suns, the Kings, the Magic, Minnesota / Chicago, and the Knicks, those fan bases gonna be looking at like, damn, we passed up Dennis Smith for him. That's what it's gonna be looking like. I'm gonna show you some numbers from Dennis Smith's first games. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, no blocks, no steals, +3 on the court. Plus minus, he was a +3 on the court. He was 5 of 12 from the floor, 1 of 6 from 3. That's his first game. Jonathan Isaacs' first game. 7 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, no steals, a -2 in the plus minus. 2 of 10 from the floor, 1 of 2 from 3. So both of them actually had both of them didn't have a good showing from shooting. Okay. Dennis Smith's second game, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 4 steals, +9 the plus minus. 8 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 5 from 3. Jonathan Isaac's second game, 15 points, 13 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. He was a +5 in the plus minus. 7 of 12 from the floor, 0 of 2 from 3. The numbers are clearly that Smith had bear showing in both games. Now, before anybody says anything, I included the assists and blocks. I include the assists and steals for Jonathan Isaac just so I can have the same numbers across the board for both of them. Because Jonathan Isaac having 0 assists and 1 assist compared to Smith having 4 and 6. Those are completely different because Smith is a guard, so he's a point guard, so he's definitely should have more assists than Isaac. Isaac is playing the small forward. Sometimes they put him in at power forward, so he's not going to have many assists, if any. So him not having no assists doesn't even matter. Just because since I listed the stats for Dennis Smith, I decided to list the exact same stats for Jonathan Isaac, so you compare them stat for stat. But the points and the rebounds, I mean, Smith is a guard, and he's getting just as many rebounds as Isaac. Same thing with Smith. He's not going to get blocks. Isaac's going to get more blocks than Smith. So, but I'm not here to bash on Jonathan Isaac. Like I said, I hope that Jonathan Isaac becomes a star. I know this is summer league. Like when people were saying, I know this is summer league. This is glorified practice, not even a preseason game. I know this. I understand this. But I'm just saying, just look at it from this perspective. When you're watching these two, Jonathan Isaac, this is one reason why I wasn't in agreement with the Jonathan Isaac pick. One, I said he wasn't aggressive. Two, I said because the organization keeps changing up what they want to do on us. That's my real issue. But three, that at the end of the day, I see Jonathan Isaac as just a regular player. I just see him as just another guy on the team. I don't see him being I don't see him being the star player who's going to attract people to come in, who we're going to be giving max contracts, who legitimately not just giving them a max deal, just be giving them a max deal because, you know, people get max deals in the NBA who don't deserve max deals. I see Dennis Smith. When you watch Dennis Smith, he looks like a star. He looks like he would be an NBA star. He just jumps out. He just jumps out while you watching him. Like, man, that boy amazing. Like, he just jumps out. That's just, I know it's summer league, but he was doing that in college. He was doing that in high school. Doing that. I mean, if you watch some of his high school tapes, this is a high school tape when he's playing a one-on-one, and Steph and Seth Curry are sitting up on the bleachers. Seth comes down to the dude who's holding the camera and tells the guy, "Hey, play that back for me. I want to see that again." Two-time champion, two-time league MVP, playing the same position as him, probably the best pure shooter in NBA history, is amazing as a high school kid. Come on. Like, the boy, it's an it factor. Like, it truly is. The boy has star capabilities. He has star qualities. He might not be a star. He can end up being a bust. I completely understand that. A lot of people come in who are supposed to be the greatest ever, like Kwame Brown, supposed to be the greatest ever, and don't end up doing nothing. I understand that. OJ Mayo, same thing. He was supposed to be the best high school player of all time, apparently, and didn't do really nothing in the NBA. I understand all that, but it's just something about him that I think he's going to be an NBA star, and I think Dallas got a steal because everybody passed on him. 8 teams passed on him. The first 3, like I told you, we know it was with Philly, the 70s, Philly, the Lakers, and Boston. They kind of were in different positions instead of taking best player available. Everybody else might miss the ball. I think Sacramento's going to be all right because I think Fox is the truth. I think Fox is the best player in the draft as of right now. I just think eventually Smith is going to be better than him in years to come. But I think Fox is still really a good player, a real good foundational piece. So I think Sacramento will be all right. But everybody else we're going to be looking at, especially as Magic fans, looking at like, damn, what do we do? And it's not to bash on Jonathan Isaac. I think Jonathan Isaac is going to be because I watched some of the games, and he looked all right to me. He looked pretty decent. But I'm just thinking at the end of the day, he's going to look decent and okay and a solid player, and we're going to pass on a transitional star. I'm thinking that Smith is going to be one of those type of guys who's going to be a star, who is going to attract people to Dallas. He's going to be like superstar, other stars that are in free agency. They're going to want to go to Dallas to play with him, and they're going to be able to build something. I'm just thinking that's what it is. And that's what Orlando needs. It's in Florida. Why is it so hard to get a free agent? Who doesn't want to live in Florida? Who doesn't want to live in the great weather of Florida? But we can't get anybody, one, because of no consistency with the general managing, with the playing, with the coaching. Hopefully now with Vogel we have some type of consistency, and we don't know what we're doing. So we're not stable. That's it. That's a perfect example. We're not stable, so nobody wants to come. But from comparing those two, Smith is looking way better than Isaac is. Not bashing on Isaac. I hope Isaac is a great player, but I just see him as a good player, and I see Smith as a star. And I don't care what's your argument. You never take an okay player over a star when now if you have a star on your team and you just need some role players, that's different. But when you have you just a team, like the Magic are, you need to get a star, somebody to build upon them. And maybe we can build upon Isaac. I hope we can. Like I hope he becomes a superstar. But I see Smith as the superstar, and I see Isaac as just a regular player. But I truly hope that Isaac is a superstar. Don't get it twisted. I'm a Magic fan first, so I want him to. He a Magic. I'm rooting for him. I hope he rookie. Yeah, he rookie. Yeah, I'm like I said. I'll be the first one on here to tell y'all I was wrong. Might even go buy an Isaac jersey and have it on in one of the videos. And be like, I was wrong. See, I'm wearing the jersey now. I'm wrong. But I'm just telling you how I feel, how I see it. I just call it how I see it. But I think Smith is going to be a superstar in Dallas, and I think Jonathan Isaac is going to be a regular player, just a regular player, and that they're going to have to get a piece with him. Like I said, I actually talked myself into the pick because if next year we can get Trayvon Duval, who I feel is a better guard than Dennis Smith anyway. Like I feel Trayvon Duval is a better guard than Dennis Smith anyway. So if we so happen to get Trayvon Duval and pair him up with Isaac, game changer. Because that boy really is a game changer. He a game changer on all accounts. He gonna draw all balls on all accounts. So that's just how I feel. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Click that bell for more videos if you haven't. Comment below if you tell me if you want to say I'm wrong. Hey, the Summer League. Jonathan, I watched Jonathan Isaac. That boy is cold as mud. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Let me know. Like that's how you feel. That's comment below and let me know. I holler.